freshman. I'm a freshman.
It's a good game.
Entering setting. Key narration volume set to 100.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Ohio State Buckeyes. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, he told me this would be the test of the year with both of these teams in the Big Ten, ranked in the top 10. They have got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get after the quarterback, see if they can affect this top 10 defense and offense at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Slangs the quick throw. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking into the clear. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws.
Makes the catch and has space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, what a grab! Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff in a single back formation.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Hoosiers are looking to keep this drive going. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Caught in the backfield. It's Richard. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
That screen didn't fool anyone. This defense was all over it. You can see the pursuit, and at that point as a quarterback, you might want to just throw it at their feet, burn the ball, because, man, you're taking a big loss by trying to complete that screen pass. Defense was all over.
The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Makes the catch. It's Becker. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then 1st down right back to the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And now the Hoosiers will spend their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. Breaking tackles. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got a crease. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even
look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
that feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front seven has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. And there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Now, you get to this point in the national championship game, and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to...
He's looking deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go on top here in the second half. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. And the 4th down attempt comes up short.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. A misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And he's got it, no problem.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins, this kicker buries it.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Looking to pass, it's Hoover. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Martin. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
That's just a great job of clutching up by your offense and driving the field and putting it in the end zone. Now you try to get that 2-point conversion, but with this amount of time remaining, even if you don't get it, at least you know what you need here on ensuing possessions.
And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. They did not make it short on fourth down. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. They'll run here on third and goal. And he'll be brought down. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock at the timeout.
Chris, you can feel the tension in this building. This home crowd trying to pull this offense across the goal line, get them in for the score. Most critical moment of the game.
Touchdown, Indiana. They jump on top here in the final minute.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it.